All right, all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You cannot. Yeah, put that. Just put it in the back. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. Okay. Um. Oh, hey there. It's me, Gator the Goblin, and welcome to the council. The Cotton Collision. Yeah, yeah. And I'm we're here with our dear friend, Mr. Punkwaddle. Hello, Mr. Punkwaddle.
Hello. Hello,
You could
Reese.
you could tell he just came on the show because his mic needs a little bit to warm up.
Yeah, yeah, warm up, warming up.
Oh, there it is. It's not hot, but it's good.
Oh yeah, it's warm. It's
Yeah.
uh, uh
Never get caught with a hot mic.
yeah. You don't want to start off with a hot take. You don't
Ease
want to.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's like when you put the lukewarm water, put the frogs in lukewarm water, and then you slowly boil the water and boil the frogs. You don't want to. You don't get so hot that the frogs jump out and you have no audience, right?
Yeah. 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 I know all about the frogs and the pot. hmm Um.
I
Well,
dare you to tell me more.
I got stoned uh, with uh, with Kermit and Robin uh,
Oh,
a
oh,
while ago. Yeah,
nice, nice.
I don't know if we were halfway up the stairs, but we were definitely half baked.
But tis.
Oh, I got one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
actually was a pretty good Muppet joke.
it was. There was a bit of waka in there.
Ah, waka waka waka. I know, right? Right.
Hmm.
Where's Punk? Punk's right here, dude.
He sees me now. You know, better than that movie
Oh my
about
God,
magic.
R2 Keg 2. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I forgot about R2 Keg 2. We need to build them again. We need another. I need another Astro mech droid, especially since my we are currently getting ready for the voyage. I got a maintenance crew helping me with my
okay.
ship.
Yeah, we need an R2 keg too because I heard Drunkwaddle might come back around sometime.
Also, I heard he's a good chief engineer. What?
We've heard different things,
Oh, does
but
he
I
drink?
don't know.
Does he
He does
drink
like
on the job?
scotch.
Oh, he'd be right, perfect. He'd be a great Scotty.
Yeah, or maybe for copyright infringement, he'll like Irish whiskey.
Irish. That's right. And Jedi Master is here. Hey, Jedi Master, and and of course Joseph Frost Ghost is here as well.
Yeah, yeah. The ghost. I don't afraid of no ghost.
Yes, I hope the voyage is soon. I miss Gator's adventure. I know.
They miss your adventures. They miss me making videos, but
They
we
did.
show up now and then.
Oh yeah, it's just one thing after another. My goodness. Oh,
Yeah,
some freaking wackadoodle freaking tried to hack into my account to take my money.
that
So my
sucks.
my bank stopped it, so there was no money taken. But
Good.
I'm kind of on a financial timeout right now, and I'm just like arguing with my bank. I was like, dudes, I need to pay bills. I need
Yeah,
access for my money. Uh,
yeah.
and they're like, oh, you have to do this and this and this and this. And I'm like, And they're like, yeah, it'll take 3 days for us to figure it out. I'm like, gee, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing I filled up gas because I would be literally just. I
Yeah,
got.
I hate
I
credit
guess
card
I could
fraud.
have. Uh. I do have the PayPal. I do have the card for the PayPal, so I could do that.
Yeah.
I just start. Maybe I should do that tomorrow. Just have a begging stream, an e-begging stream.
Yeah, it works for some people.
It does work
Um,
for some people.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the best idea, but it does work for some people. I remember one summer, one hot, wet American Texan summer, that I got my credit card, identity frauded twice.
Oh,
Turns out there was somebody who used to work at where I used to live, a local restaurant that a previous employer, well, after before they were fired or left or let go or whatever, they put on spyware, so they were stealing everybody's credit card, and mine got stolen twice. The two times I went to the restaurant that summer.
damn.
Yeah, one was I was on vacation, you
Yeah,
know,
can't trust nobody. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it took.
My bagels is like. Do you have a? Did you use a Motorola in Miami? I'm like, no, I have a Samsung, and I'm in New England.
Yeah.
It's and they're like, oh, okay, so that definitely was no, what definitely wasn't not me.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they tried to withdraw like $800 from your account at a Target.
No, they
No,
try to what? Yeah, they try to wire it, thinking it's sneaky because the credit cards they pop up. You see that. You can
oh
see
yeah,
that
yeah,
if you like
yeah,
regularly check your stuff, you can see it. But wiring money, your money just goes poof.
yep, yep. Well, that's another reason why I know that. Okay, I'll say this. I'm not. I'm just giving you financial experience, not advice. I'm not qualified in the state. In my experience, if you're going to have either a debit card or a credit card, because people say, credit cards can get you in trouble because you can spend money you don't have, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
that's true. However, if you have money in the bank and you know how much you can spend a month and put on your credit card, um, the thing is, it's a little bit safer because if you use a debit card and they take the money's gone, and then you have to fight with your bank and figure out how to return it. If it's on credit, and it's like they fraudulently use my credit, that wasn't me. They're like, oh, we'll cancel those charges and we'll figure out how to get it back, right? And so you're not immediately out all your money, and yeah, you have to find and get a new credit card, and sometimes it takes 3 days and stuff. But all of a sudden, you're not out thousands of dollars that you may never see again.
that
So
makes sense. That makes sense.
anecdotally, yeah, I almost didn't make a trip because of a debit card once, and I said never again because of one overdraft fee that um I missed, and the bank tellers were like, "It's not our responsibility to tell you that when you cash this check that it all went to uh, your overdraft fees. You should be smarter and keep track of your own stuff." I was like,
Yeah, yeah, you
"No,
definitely need to. Yeah, you need to put a limit on your stuff. You need to keep a tally. You'd be like,
yeah."
okay, okay, I ate 17 times last week at McDonald's, and I am $500 overdraft. Oh no, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Not a true story, but close to it. Close to it. But on a lighter note, Canada's on fire again.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lighter.
Yeah, very much a lighter note. Actually,
Well, it's already lit.
someone
Like,
might have lit up a note and just tossed it in the forest.
they need Smokey the Bear up there
They
because
really do. Um,
oh,
didn't this?
we need
I think
Smokey the Bear in California, but they probably need that up there too. Go
we
you.
may have talked about this on an earlier show.
Maybe.
Maybe there was like a big hiatus. So, I know in 2023 there was a big
Oh,
fire.
yeah, there were some big fires.
And I don't remember the haze being quite as bad where I'm at.
Oh, yeah.
Where I'm at, it's terrible. It's like just like a yellow hue, like
No.
it's like some like you know how some people put on like those yellow filters on the windows.
Oh, yeah, like sunglasses and stuff.
Yeah, sometimes sunglasses. Yeah, it feels like someone just did that across the whole sky.
So somebody like peed into the sky, and it's just this big
It
misty.
does. It looks like it looks like your morning your morning number one. Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Yeah, yeah.
Cloudy and gross. Yeah. Well, I just want to address Papa Cotton right there. You could be stuck in the middle with us if you want to. We don't mind.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. We are not super Trump MAGA brainwashed.
Yeah,
Nor are
Orange,
we those lefty loonies.
yeah. Orange Beak is decent enough.
Orange Beak is decent enough. Yeah, not Orange Man, Orange Beak.
Yeah.
And I don't know what a Green Party is, so I'll just pretend like
Well, a Green Party is when you go streaking, and yeah.
okay, I'm on a Green Party. Uh,
Well, you and Green Slime, when you guys kind of go at it and go
green
right in that direction. Yeah,
Slime. I like Green Slime.
yeah, he's a good guy. I mean, that's a Green Party I'd go to.
That's a good party.
Yeah.
So yes, in 2023, Canada was on fire, and
Hmm.
how long? I think that like lasted like a whole week.
It lasted a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, "Hey, Trudeau, you need to freaking deforest your." Yeah. Now that well, Trudeau left recently, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't
I
know
think
what he's doing now.
he stepped down like sometime. Was it earlier this year or was it later last year that Trudeau stepped down?
I don't know. I just realized at some point we were stopped getting all those "it's Trudeau" jokes, and yeah, I
Yeah.
realized people stopped caring.
Yeah, now it's like some people are like oh he's an American born and he's getting rid of he's been terrible for Canada and
Hmm.
I don't know, it's just
I I I don't politic as much.
neither do I. Neither I don't give
I
a
think
crap
you're.
about I don't give a crap about Canada, until they
Well,
start freaking
yeah,
their shit freaking wafts down here and
yeah,
turns the
like
sky into piss.
when basically they try to get everybody to make video games in their country based on their rules of inclusion, and then like that's cool that it works for Canada, but we in America want American or Asian games. Well, we
Yeah.
don't even want American games half the time.
Oh, Canada, your entertainment sucks.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. Is there any like entertainment from Canada we actually do enjoy?
I mean, there's some Canadian actors. I mean, there's a point in time when people like
They
Ryan
gave us
Reynolds.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
And other people are like, "Oh, they gave us Drake." I'm like, that's also not a good thing.
I mean, he used to call people on his cell phone, but I haven't heard from him in a
I
long
used to
time.
call people on my cell phone.
Do, 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 do.
Let's see what else. What are the Canadians that we got? Oh, I guess William Shatner.
Not bad.
Yeah, he's a good captain.
Saw him
Like,
live. Yeah.
yeah, that's also I kind of do uh so when he has like any political sayings,
Hmm.
we're everyone's just like, it's like, why did you vote? He's like, I didn't because I'm Canadian. And then
Yeah.
whenever I see him say that, I'm like, well, then you should shut your Canuck mouth.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes.
you know what I say?
Sometimes.
No, that's what I say to anyone who's not an American.
That's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, at least he's a non-citizen who doesn't vote. As I've heard rumors.
Yeah. Does he live
Yeah.
in California or
I don't remember.
it's kind of hard to say. Whew.
I did see a cool video of the Canadian airplanes the water planes that go swoop in and pick up the water.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those that
The
like they have to
firefighting
go
shit. Yeah,
fly into the big wide rivers, and they have the big reservoirs in the back of the plane, and they just kind of like scuttle down and like and pick up all the water and fly off. And those things are majestic for sure, right? And funny enough, it looks a whole lot like the what was it? Was it Tailspin? Yeah, it looks like the plane from Tailspin.
yeah. No, I agree. I agree. That is really awesome. I do
Yeah.
like big. Yeah. So so this year, it's Canada's on fire.
Mhm.
Next year, it might be California again.
Right, they seem to trade off. I mean,
Right? or
Colorado gets on fire a lot too.
yeah. Well, California kind of had like they had 2024 and 2025 because it started in
Yeah,
2024.
they tried to burn down LA, I think.
Seriously, LA was just straight on fire.
Yeah,
Um, and I mean, obviously the rice protest and all that.
it was
Um,
like, where's the water? Where's the reservoirs? Would you
oh
sell
yeah,
that off?
and then the water pressure was also a
Yeah,
factor, and
yeah,
kind of like they don't. It's kind of like they don't really plan for those kind of things.
all right,
They get millions and millions of dollars for their fire departments
yep,
um, in training and DEI, but
yeah,
they don't get the one training that they need is
yeah.
how to move water from here to there.
To functionally do the actual job that the firefighters are there for.
Yeah, it's like
That was a big hot mess.
yeah, it's like giving all your money to like a national defense, and when the foreign invaders come, you have no bullets.
Yeah, you have no defense.
No, no, a good defense is a good offense.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, and I'm very offensive.
I mean, you could have said that back when J.J. Watt, played for the Texans down in Houston, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? That was good. He was a good player.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if you don't put touchdowns on the board, being the best defensive guy doesn't mean anything.
He did score a few touchdowns though, actually.
Oh heck yeah.
I mean, so that was the whole joke. Like there are a few times where they gave him the ball and they did some stuff because he was doing better than the offense. And then I think at some point between his contract and going up north to be with his family, he was like, "Y'all, I put my heart and soul into this, and bye."
Yeah. No. I mean, he had a good couple of years. Like, how long did he play? Like 4 years.
4 or 6 years down in Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a tank, and they did not build a team around him. They didn't
No,
give him
or
any.
or build a team and all. Last couple of years they've been okay.
Yeah,
Last couple of years, but
yeah. They've always kind of floundered.
yeah, it happens. It happens. I was just happy that our New England had a team again. I know a lot of people are like, "Ah, they've always had a team." I know, um, but oh,
Yeah,
okay, he kind of froze for a second, or maybe I did. But like I said, the internet might be a little hazy, just like the
yeah.
sky.
Well, our side.
And it was thundering this morning, like at 4 in the morning when we were going to work. Holy
Wait,
smokes! But
yeah, we've had some. It's calm now, but we had some heavy rain this afternoon.
yeah, it wasn't really. It rained a little bit, but it was just thunder clouds. Like the whole sky was just like a big like Tesla tower show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're like 3 o'clock to 5 or 6 o'clock. It was just dumping.
Dang. Are you also tired to Punk Waddle? I feel like this is the most low energy one show today. Do you have any topics you want to talk about? Um,
Um, I don't know. I feel like I feel like lately I've been playing my video games and trying to, I don't know, do things that feel like they aren't involved in politics and crashing out lately. So I'm not really sure what's going on in the
no, I
news.
agree. I agree. Um,
Um, like I know I could watch some of my YouTube friends and pick up on more stuff. Actually, honestly, I'll say this. I actually got out in public a little bit more and hung out with some friends recently, touch grass, as they say. right?
Yeah. Uh, I'm not allowed to touch grass anymore, but I do lick cement.
Mm, that checks out.
Yeah, yeah. I go to the cement jungle and I just go. "Eh."
Uh,
That's it.
yeah, and Joseph Frost Ghost. I might discuss the gun DC verse, but I don't really know what's going on there. It's been a while since I watched any gun movie.
Okay, so the DC gun universe
Hmm.
is, or the gun DC universe, whatever they're calling it now. Um,
I want a Gundam universe, so yeah,
we can get
but
into that later.
not by gun, just Gundam. Okay.
Yeah. So, the Super Whammon movie
Mhm.
is on projected terms to be the worst. That's right.
Wow.
Uh, I heard they projected it to make less than Catwoman. You know the Halle Berry Catwoman movie?
So, are you telling me that like each time they make a movie lately, it's just like how bad can we do? Is that where we're
I
at?
mean, the last superhero, the Superman one, it wasn't bad. I kind of had fun. Um,
Okay, but that was
this,
done too. Okay.
yeah, I have. I didn't. I am part of the problem with the Supergirl one. I didn't see it. I didn't
Mm.
see it, and a lot of people didn't see it. Why? It's 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 marketing.
It
It's
is.
not like they didn't market it. It's just that there were
But
um
were they marketing it too?
yeah. So you get you get your trailers, and everyone knows what a trailer is.
Yeah.
Trailers don't hit anymore. Why? Because we all know it's like, hey, there's a movie coming out. Hey, that's a trailer that the movie's coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
It's kind of like the trailer's like it's like it's like a menu item. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know
Yeah.
if this is good or not.
Well. Yeah. And I'll. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So so they want to listen to some people, some of the movie buffs or the movie fans or you know the 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 nerds. So I'll just say that
Right. 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 Right.
they're gonna watch interviews and stuff about that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get some wackadoodles saying wackadoodle things that put
Yeah.
potential fans, moviegoers away, um, that can escalate. That can snowball as bad as a bad movie.
Yeah, like the Rachel Ziegler effect. Although I don't think she said anything
Yes.
that bad, she did kind of make a few comments about.
Weird. Weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
but the Supergirl, I know she had a couple press junkets and a couple questions. Like, okay, I'll say this. Um, I don't think Moana the live action is doing very well, but I will say
Oh,
that
I heard that.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson was smart enough when somebody was interviewing him last week about. He said he said that he loved Indiana Jones and Harrison Ford, and they were trying to like bait him into saying like, oh, he should have there should be a color swap, or sort of thing, and he didn't take the bait because he kind of understood, and he understands enough of what people are listening for in the audience and who
Oh,
these.
I can reenact it. Let me reenact it real quick.
Okay, okay.
Me. Okay. um, Punk Bottle. Do you, can you say something? Okay. Um, I'll have to do it myself. All right. So,
What?
all right. So, I gotta get my Dwayne Direct Johnson. Okay. I remember growing up. Um, my favorite movie was Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I loved um, Harrison Ford playing Indiana Jones. That was my favorite character, and I was always thinking, "Wow, that's a thing you can do, man."
Okay, that's
I wanted to do that.
yeah.
and then he did do it.
Yeah.
So dream come true.
Right, but the interviewer was like, "Well, didn't you want to be, anyway, he did it a little bit more diplomatically, but this reminds me of like the pinata stuff with
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bebop
They
or
want to debate it like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. He he grew up and he didn't see any um uh
Polynesians,
yeah Polynesians.
whatever it
Um
is. Yeah,
yeah, let's like Polynesians are a certain race grouped on a certain small island nations.
yeah,
Like they're rare from the beginning. You know what I'm
mm.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, and so it's just kind of like, right, you wouldn't necessarily expect to see a bunch of them in American television or movies in the 80s or 90s necessarily. Not that they weren't, but you know what I mean. It's just like, again, all this race and rage baiting. I do like it when you get to see clips of
Yeah.
actors in interviews are just like, why do you keep asking me these questions? Like, do you want to talk about the
Oh.
movie? Do you want to talk about my take on the
Hey,
character?
Punkwaddle, is
Yeah,
this the gayest podcast of all time? That one guy, I don't know what his name is, but he's
yeah,
always like, "Is this the gayest Star Wars movie?" You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
and then you have like people like Aubrey Plaza, like, sure, it's gay, and she's the most awkward person ever, and she's just going to react weirdly to
Yeah,
what's asked of her. And the fact,
yeah.
again, that people handle it a certain way, and then you get the 15-second
But
tidbits
people
and
want to be agreeable when they're um on a red carpet at a
yeah,
fancy event and there's a microphone in your face.
or they're going to push their weird persona, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Of
They're
course.
playing a character for sure when they're on the red carpet. They're not being
Yeah.
themselves,
No, no. Sometimes they literally are the character. Like
right?
um I don't know, like Weird Al would do that.
Yeah,
Robin Williams, rest in peace.
yeah,
And it's just there's a bunch of mainly the comics, maybe the
yeah,
comedians,
yeah.
but yeah. Hmm.
It just the whole. I know with the whole journalism and the whole thing is getting out of hand of like eh, like clickbait and asking certain questions and guy. It's like, okay, in a court of law you're not supposed to ask leading questions, but
No,
in
you
an
can. You could
interview that's all people
if you're
do.
cross counsel.
What?
If you're doing a cross examination, you literally do that.
Ask leading questions?
Yeah, yeah. That's what cross examination's all about.
Well, you know what I mean though. Like,
Yeah,
the point is you have to ask. You can it can only be so leading, right? There's people like Jordan Peterson will be like, I reject your premise. Like, I can't answer your question because your question is stupid, right?
yeah.
Like, or why do you keep asking these questions? Like, I told you we're not doing this, and you keep doing this. Like, you're being disrespectful to me, the audience. Like, I'm not here for you. I'm here to promote the movie. And if you're not actually trying to promote the movie, do anything in a positive light and spin, I don't really need to be a part of this, right? Because again, it's so easy to get, I don't know, trolled, rage baited into reactionary things and then
Yeah.
lose sight of the big picture. Because I know I'm not a big paid movie star, and so I can say whatever I want, right? I can be classy or terrible. And it doesn't really affect anything but my own brand. But when you're, like you said, on the red carpet and you're promoting this mega $1 million production, and the studio really wants to make that money back, right?
I mean, that's what the studio is about. The studio is about making money, so they
Yeah.
can pay all their workers unless they go on a strike again.
And even if you have certain investors in your portfolio, they're going to stop investing at a certain point if there's no return on their money.
Yeah, it's like It's like I feel like we're due for another freaking Hollywood strike, just cause. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Um, it was the screenwriters and all the writers and whatnot. They went on a strike. I'm like, the one people that have one of the easiest jobs to do it. Literally, you sit down and you write.
I mean, that doesn't mean they write good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's not hard. It's like, oh no, you're sitting. You can do this. You can do this in a coffee room, a coffee shop. Go to Starbucks. You can go by the pool. Just have your laptop. You know,
I wouldn't bring your laptop by the pool, but yeah,
but you could if you wanted to. You know, sit on one of
you
those.
could. You could.
See one of those deck chairs. You know.
True, true. I mean, you need to go to some place to find your inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that story writing is less about the committee and what people are telling you what they want to put in, as opposed to an actually inspired story. Because we're starting to run out of the good old classics. Because, well, speaking of classics, I know we kind of talked about it last week, but
It's
this
hard
whole
it's hard to sorry to cut you off, but I'll just interject this real quick. It's
okay,
hard to write good dialogue if you have like 12 other people writing and you have
I,
one editor who doesn't is they just see these quirky dialogue and they're like they look on like, oh, that's going to eat up a lot of time, let's just cut it out. And like, no, the dialogue and the suspense settings,
yeah,
the director cues and all that. That was
yeah,
some good movie, good television too.
right, right, and what I was
It
gonna say.
actually, oh,
Go,
sorry.
go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, it actually gave room for the actors to actually, act.
Right, right.
The directors to like, hey, actor, I want you to do this, and the actor's like, got it.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this: you have some brilliant writers out there that really have a vision, have a story, have a setting, have characters, right? And
yeah.
yeah, there's some tweaking that comes around because it's like when you get the actor and you start getting the director into production, you're like, well, say like somebody like Robin Williams, right? It's like I get what you're trying to do. That's not exactly how I would say it, but I get the gist of it. So let's play with it. I can ad lib. I'm creative. Let's see what we can do to flesh the character out and turn it into something. Because when you get a lot of other people really inspired and understand the vision on board, it can go from just the writers to come alive with the characters and the actors who really breathe life into it, which is some of our favorite sort of inspiring movies and TV shows, right? But one of the things I was going to say as a side note on classics that we seem to be wanting to trash instead of be inspired by is this whole Odyssey movie, right?
Oh yes. They keep on saying it's the Homer classic. I'm like, is it
No,
really? Is it
uh,
really? I don't know.
I, I
Um,
know that they're trying to bring Ebonics back to California, and I think that they're not admitting that this movie is supposed to be like the flagship introduction, but it's
yeah.
not working. It's not really going over well with the public.
It feels like they're just trying to do another remake, and
Well,
they're like, okay, what's a decent selling? Um, oh, what
I,
was that movie? What was that movie with Brad Pitt? What was it called? It was called
Troy.
Troy. That's it. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
remake Troy. Yeah, that made a ton of money.
Well, the
Yeah,
Odyssey
back
is
in the
not
2000s.
Troy
Yeah,
exactly. I
yeah, yeah,
mean, Odyssey is like one of the oldest stories, Greek mythology stories, right?
yeah.
It's been say if okay. So I'll say this. There was what Fitzgerald or whatever. There was the Great Gatsby, right?
Yeah.
So we had a Great Gatsby remake with Leonardo DiCaprio, and it was kind of gaudy. It had like 40s style gaudiness with a lot of hip hop music, right? It was very stylized.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and that came
I
out
didn't
like
see it though,
that
but
was like 10
I know
years
what you're talking
ago or
about.
something, and it wasn't my
Yeah.
favorite. But here's the thing: I understood what they were doing because it was more kind of like how Hamilton, they took hip hop and added it to the a historical moment, which made it less accurate, but made it interesting.
Oh yeah.
Depiction for
Whoa,
sure, for sure.
Hamilton is very inaccurate.
Terribly
They
inaccurate.
do have little spits and spats of um, historical
Little
precedents,
facts, yeah.
but yeah, they definitely Hamilton is
Not yeah, it's not history,
it's
and
not history.
the
It's a musical entertainment.
like I said, the '40s gaudy musical hip hop version of The Great Gatsby was an interesting interpretation. I think was it Toby Maguire? Like it was. If you've read the book and you kind of understood the story, you can see how it was an artistic take that it might not have been your favorite, but in a lot of ways, it was intentional. It was well done in what it was trying to do. So you can say I didn't like it, but you can also say that like they put effort into it, and it felt like it was still a love child of some sort, a passion project, right? They really put effort into it. But this whole like um gaggle of I don't know what this is with the Odyssey. It's like a whole bunch of modern things, um, takes, ideas, stuff just shoved into one setting that um it's like gonna be this like scattered showcase of modern sensibilities. It's not gonna really hodgepodge well together, I don't think, but we'll see how bad it is if we watch it.
Are you going to check it out? No,
Nah, I mean, okay, I'll probably wait till it's on some streaming service that I already pay for, and
and it
because
might do it. Maybe.
oh, I'll definitely watch it then if I can watch it for so without paying any extra money for it. Because honestly, I'll say this: I like the Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon movies, right? I like the B-rated movies that are just like some are just terrible, or some are just had an interesting concept that just flopped. Some becoming cult classics. Some are just awful, awful movies, and it's like I I'm not gonna pay to see it, opening week to give them numbers when the only people who go watch it are the people who say we watched it so you don't have to. So then everybody else goes out the next weekend to see if it's really that bad, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
like a third of their income is just for people that want to watch it and tell you how bad it was.
Yeah, I do feel like there are people who are like, "Oh, guys, I we love Culture Casino, we do."
I wasn't naming names.
But no, no. But he doesn't watch all the bad movies. He
No,
just he watches a good amount. He watches the movie of note. You know what I'm saying?
right?
So the Odyssey, I do think our boy Culture is gonna watch the Odyssey
He's
because
gonna watch it.
it's a movie that's been talked about, just like the
Well,
Superwoman movie.
well,
That's a
the thing
movie
is,
of note that's been talked about.
well, the thing. Okay, here's the thing. You have certain panels, not just culture, but some of the panels he is on with other people that talk about current
Yeah,
media, and you have people that are connected to, like I said, Comics Division or
I
WW
mean comics
Pro,
division.
and all the trickle down YouTube economics of stuff. That if you're going to be on the panel, if you're going to talk about it, you got to see the movie, right?
That's true. That's true. Um, you don't have to see the movie, but it does feel like a compelling like I can talk about it because I watched it kind of thing.
I more meant
And
like if you're going to be on the panel where they're talking about reactions of the movie, you should probably have watched the movie. That's really what I meant.
yeah, and been in a room where you've seen a bunch of people, or maybe not a bunch of people, maybe you
Right,
know,
right. And it's
maybe
only
you
good.
were there and there was like five other people there, and that was it in the theater. And
Some people
that's
get early
another
access.
comment to
Yeah,
what's that?
some people get early access for reasons, right?
That's true. That's true. I don't know anyone who gets early access though. Um,
I mean, I'm not one of
I
those people, but I know they
yeah, me
exist.
neither. I feel like you had to like sign up for that kind of stuff, don't you?
Sometimes, I remember when I was down in a bigger city, and there were some rewards things through like credit cards and other stuff. and it's like, oh, if you sign up now, you can get the. I actually got to see the Kong movie, the one with Samuel L. Jackson and stuff, back what almost a decade ago now, right?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh, it had Amber Heard in it, I think.
Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like even still, but there was like, hey, if you say you sign up now, you can get part of the day or two before IMAX pre-screening, and you can get this cool little thing and like a portable cell phone charger thing. It was just it was this cool event and a movie poster. I was like, you know what, that sounds fun. I'm in
yeah,
time. I'll
that
I'll
sounds
do
cool.
that, right? Uh, but that's not anything that happened on a regular basis. But it was a really cool experience, right? Free big
Yeah.
popcorn. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Movie theaters. They are kind of well, I want to say there's a lot of businesses are just dying, which is kind of sad.
It is so sad. It was weird.
Everyone's
It was weird when AMC. And I know I've said this real quick, but when AMC bought all those little theaters, all those mom and pop theaters that were struggling, and just kept them alive for about 3 more years until the lease went up, or there was like a property costs were too much or upkeep, and they're like, "Nah, we'll sell it off." So it was basically like
well,
we'll break even on
AMC
the
couldn't keep
property.
it. You know,
Yeah.
AMC. There are a lot of AMC places that are like, you know, not doing as well as they should. But
I think they thought the movie theaters were gonna get a better resurgence, and they didn't. And it was a
yeah,
some of their bigger flagship ones, I think, are shutting down because of it too.
I mean, it's the internet, man. People shop online. That's it closes down your mom and pop shop, um, and people watch movies on the streaming, so people don't go to the movie theaters as much. So therefore, the movie theaters are becoming not a way of the past, but definitely if more people went to the movie theaters, the movie theaters would have more money to invest in better stuff for the movie theaters.
Well, I'll give you two takes, right? I mean, we all know that the lockdowns didn't help, right? But
Oh
the
no!
thing is, the prices have gone up. The whole
Holy
thing about
smokes! You're right.
but the other thing is like, and this is what Disney got kind of yelled at for, even during you know COVID and all that, was that to have a movie that was Disney, you had to block out so many theaters for so many weeks, or they wouldn't even put the movie in your theater. And it was cool back 10, 15 years ago when a Disney movie actually brought in all that income. But like Disney was basically like, you pay us regardless if you make the money back. And so they started hurting theaters because theaters and their movies weren't really doing as well as they used to, and their negotiating and their brand power really wasn't as strong, right? And it's kind of going to where theaters are where they were. I don't know. We're going back a few decades for sure, where the theaters are just like maybe on a Friday night or maybe on a date night once, not even a month. But we don't go to the theaters very often because it's not that we can't afford them. It's just they're just not that special, right?
Yeah.
And having to put on pants and drive through traffic and deal with lines, it's like I can't. Maybe it's the fact that they allowed the public, to access to movie theater popcorn and movie theater butter at home, right? You can go to Sam's and get buying in bulk, Sam's
Oh
Club.
yeah, it's
And,
cheaper, and if you got a good cast iron and you know how to make popcorn, yeah, some of the best popcorn.
you get your 55, 65, 75-inch TV on the wall, popcorn. You get your favorite recliner, not the, you know, cheap leather bound, weird, stuffy, slightly comfortable, rotate in the right place chair.
I'm not gonna lie, I could barely hear you, Punk Waddle.
What? Can you
Okay,
guys
that's
hear
better.
me here? I I don't often wear pants, no.
Mm,
But you guys have to when you go outside.
you can't tell me what to do.
Thank you, Papa Cotton. I wear a badge, and that's all I need to do, covering up my left nipple.
That's right. As long as you have a badge on, it don't matter what kind of clothes you wear.
Yeah, the badge speaks for itself.
That's right. It says freeze
Yeah,
because he's a penguin.
it's kind of like animals. So like in video games, the warrior and the men get all this bulky armor, right?
Yeah,
The women get like stylized armor that it
skimpy
has
armor.
skimpy armor that has just as much defense. I'm just an animal. I don't really need to cover anything up, so I get this badge that gives me bonus stats. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
And I drink magic potions for all my buffs.
Where do you
What?
buy those magic potions?
Um, Sam's Club. I buy them in bulk.
Nice, nice.
Oh man. Whew.
Yeah.
So Punk Waddle.
Yeah.
Anything coming up this weekend?
Um.
We're halfway through. We're halfway through the week. So
Yeah, we're humping it day. I don't know. We'll see how the weather holds up. If I keep on, in the since we still have day saving time and the sun stays out so late, it's like, oh, in the
oh my
afternoon
god, it
evening.
goes. It's only now setting, and it's almost 9 o'clock here.
Right. And what I'm trying to say is like there's some good prime late afternoon, evening hours where it cools off just a little bit, and you can go out and whether do yard work or go out and do a walk or all the stuff you can do outdoors. But lately, it's like we've been getting these afternoon showers, and it gets muggy. It rains for a few hours, it gets muggy, and so by the time there's no rain, it's just swampy, sloshy grossness. Whether it's like I kind of wanted to do something in those hours, but I have to just kind of stay indoors and maybe play video games or hang out with my puppet friends online, which isn't terrible, but it's like,
Yeah.
I want to go outside sometimes.
Yeah, me too. And you guys should come outside too. Make
Mhm.
sure to bring a helmet. I
Yeah.
remember one time I didn't have my helmet.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, you know what happened?
What?
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home! Gator! Wake up, man! Oh, well.